I already knew all of us wanted to be in the playoffs. And I just wanted it bad. Whatever it took tonight, whether it was on the defensive end, on the offensive end, whatever it took, I was going to do it.
Man, the Pelicans, man, they the truth. They done secured themselves a playoff spot. Nobody would have ever imagined this. Willie Green, I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, he is the true coach of the year. I don't want to hear shit. I know he's not gonna win it, but it's unfortunate if there's ever been a time where a guy just stole the coach of the year award and you rewarded a guy who is not at the top of the top of the top is got to be a caveat for this guy, Willie Green. Trust me, call me crazy. Willie Green is the coach of the year, man. He has the New Orleans Pelicans playing at a high level right now, playing inspired basketball. And through everything he went through to get this team to where it's at, homage must be paid. Number one, who the hell would have thought they would even been in the playoffs? No Zion Williamson. This guy took over a team that nobody looked at and said, oh, look, yeah, that's a playoff team. They all thought with no Zion, they're finished. Brandon Ingram, before the trade of the CJ McCollum thing, the Pelicans was playing inspired. Everything he's done, you look at with the previous regimes, Van Gundy, Gentry, Willie Green is making a complete fool out of him. Willie Green has even made David Griffin seem even more like who is he? Willie Green has completely took over this organization. He's the face and the voice. Anybody over there that camp, you're gonna put Willie Green to speak. There's no reason for Griffin his face to be visible when you got a guy like Willie Green who's so respected. You talking about a guy who damn near won the championship a season ago as the assistant for the Phoenix Suns. The man knows basketball. He knows what he's talking about. This team is going to be a serious, serious threat, in the future. Let's be real. Do they have a shot against Phoenix? Absolutely not. But that's not the point. The point is this team made the playoffs, and the experience of what is going to build. You accelerate the development of these players when they're able to make the postseason. This is going to pay dividends for these guys. What I seen from Herb Jones was spectacular. I love what I'm seeing. He's got these guys playing like dogs, man. The Pelicans, this roster is, like I said, it's not the best roster. It's not like he took over an all-star team. This team has a lot of holes. But just for them to get them competitive, you see Gail Benson, she's more visible now. Everybody's coming out for the Pelicans. Even, like I said, the situation that was going on with Zion, it was many distractions. Zion, that was a dark cloud that hovered around this organization. Willie Green weathered the storm. Look what he's done for Brandon Ingram, Jose Alvarado, Herb Jones, Hayes, even Graham, Murray, Nance. These dudes love this guy, Willie Green. They ready to kill for him, not literally, you know what I'm talking about. They ready to run through a wall for Willie Green, you understand? And if you looked at that post game, it was like literally right after the game, on the floor interview with Brandon Ingram, and he was talking. This guy looked like he was ready to break down in tears. Like you hear with Willie Green, like they lead with God first. Like I said, this team is playing. It's something going on in New Orleans, and I noticed this really in midway through the season because I seen like a switch flipped in New Orleans, like because they was looking like they was gonna get their head just killed, and it was looked like they just sent Willie Green into the fire. I was one of the people saying, "Damn, what they done did to Willie Green." They sent him into a can't win situation. And look what this guy has done. Created a gold mine. I'm telling you, New Orleans is going to be a place to be. Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, and if they could get a healthy Zion Williamson, that team is unstoppable. They got the pieces right now. They got the shooting. You can always upgrade that. People will flock to New Orleans. If all they need is Zion Williamson to really truly commit to this franchise, and is all she wrote. But with Zion, without Zion, as long as you got Willie Green, Brandon Ingram, and CJ, that's New Orleans. They embody everything it means to be a New Orleans Pelican. and like they're gonna be a true force for years to come, man. They're gonna be a serious threat. I'm not sure how things are gonna play out, but it is what it is, man. The Pelicans, they got themselves a shot. They got themselves a future. You know, the future is bright in New Orleans. It's wild. Zion Williams. So what if they was to trade him, get more pieces? I mean, this guy, if you got a coach like Willie Green, he could cultivate anything you give him. Willie Green is the truth. He always been nice, and a lot of people knew that he would transition well to being a coach. You talking about a guy that played with Chris Paul, played, on various different organizations, so very well respected, a former player. These things are pivotal. David Griffin, like I understand people want to kill him, and he may even still get fired because I don't ever see him at the playoffs. So did Gail Benson say, "Hey, why don't you stay your ass back up in New Orleans?" I don't know what happened, but I don't see Griffin. Even yesterday, I'm not sure if he was even there, but I wish he was, but I don't know. But I wonder if something is going on where they are gonna fire Griffin, and just take off with this. But I will say this: Griffin hired Willie Green. As much as all the shit that he's done, he mismanaged Lonzo. He completely did whatever in Zion. He mismanaged that. Didn't put the pieces around these guys early on when they were there. He hired this guy. Even though he hired Van Gundy, he got it completely wrong. He got it completely right with Willie Green. It would have been nice if they could have hired Willie Green when they had Lonzo Ball present, because I think it would have paid dividends. I think that was something missing, with the team. But I mean, it is what it is. Willie Green he's gonna be around for a very long time. And trust me, Lord knows when they get some serious talent in New Orleans. Then now you talking about a guy that can really do something crazy. Look what he's doing with this. Wait till he get the real stuff. Then you talking about a real serious playoff run. But hey, whether they get swept, they get whatever. I don't think that matters. It doesn't matter if they get swept in the playoffs. It don't matter if it's a gentleman's sweep. If they get one win, I'm telling you, is respectful. If they could be just competitive. But I will tell you this about these New Orleans Pelicans, coached by Willie Green. They are not going to bow down, no matter how tall the task is. They're going in to compete with Phoenix. The way Willie Green got this team mentally wired, they've completely forgot about that Clipper game. Their focus is on the Suns right now and how can they steal one of these games in Phoenix. You're talking about a guy in Willie Green who knows the Phoenix playbook. He was on that bench. He knows what my man is trying to do over there. And he's going to more than likely win the fucking Coach of the Year. So it's crazy. So Monty Williams, I got so many names in my head. It's hard sometimes. I get the people mixed up, but Monty Williams, man, is gonna be a true matchup. This is gonna be a fun series, a true duel. So let me know your thoughts. But pay homage. Willie Green is the true coach of the year. And tell me I'm crazy, but I mean I made a valid case. It's Flight Sports TV and Brandon Ingram. He gonna show out. It's gonna be must see TV. Watch out for Bi, y'all. Y'all sleeping.